Thank you for joining me here at the New Pioneer channel. I am Charlene Unique, and I am going to do a reading for January 2023. And I hope everyone's doing well. Peace, love, and light. Namaste to everyone. Just want to do a quick reading while I have time this morning, this day of January the 10th. Yes. Moving right into this new cycle. Hope everyone is doing well. Sending good vibrations, high energy to everyone. And my cards, I don't know if they up or down. I don't like to read reverse too much. I could, but just like clear messages. So what's going on for January 2023. 2023, January, Most High, thank you. Thank you for everything. The air we breathe, our heartbeat, our minds, our food, clothing, shelter, warmth. Especially now, upstate New York is pretty mild for this time. I'm grateful. I really don't enjoy the snow. Maybe for a little bit, a little pretty, but other than that, take me back, sun and beach. It's a little bit about me, but we gotta get through it, okay? So January, what do you want to tell us? What's in these cards? Okay, I ain't going to talk too much. Let's see how we're doing on a collective level. And what's in store? What to expect? All right, let's get into it. Thank you, Most High. And I love being here. Just wanted to say that with you guys. And I said I don't like being doing reverse, and yeah. Tarot said, So you don't want to do no reverse. Here you go. Okay, no raw energy. And there's another reverse. I sense that the energy and the intuition I feel about this is we got this and we can do this. Like, you can do this, you can do this. I keep hearing this, like, we got this, we got this. All right. So the first card that we see ourselves in, the first position that we see ourselves in, is the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles talking about an opportunity being presented. So look out for opportunities, you know, or there may be some incoming opportunities, new doors opening in career and finance and, you know, your physical world. Is this, you see that door? Some new doors opening, you know, some opportunities coming through, you know, knocking on the door. So be aware of them and don't, you know, overlook them because they may come out by surprise, out of nowhere. So just be aware of some new opportunities, new energy. Yeah, and we can talk more about that. We can elaborate on that. But like, Just something coming through. Something coming through. Some, you know, new opportunities, new career. Something being presented to you, to us, okay? All right, what's crossing us is the Two of Wands. And planning, okay? So the challenge is being prepared, standing still, it's like once this new energy comes in, it's like something that you've been, or we've been attracting to us. So whatever new opportunity, whatever new doors opening, it's just something that we've been manifesting, attracting to us. And the challenge is, I guess, maybe being patient, waiting, holding still. Definitely some new things on the horizon here with him holding the world in his hand like that. So what's in the over us right now? What's on the overhead? What's maybe in our mind, or what's going on over us is that a time of rest, healing, meditation. And so maybe we've been just trying to do that a little bit more. I don't know if we've been feeling a little more tired for no reason, or just the need to, you know, well, one thing I can say about this sword, and it's interesting because that's the Four of Swords. And Mercury has been in retrograde. For some reason, this reminds me of Mercury being in retrograde, where a time to kind of pull back and just reflect, prepare your energy. Because I did say, like, you know, the challenge is kind of like holding still or waiting and being patient. But that's so necessary to heal, to gain the insight, the wisdom, you know, that is necessary to be able to handle these opportunities and these new doors coming through, because, you know, that ace is a very strong new beginning. And again, you're going to need that. We're going to need our energy, our mental space to be clear, to be able to, and then when you rest, your body is, you know, receiving downloads, you're repairing cells, you're digesting, you're doing so much when you're able to just relax. And I know for me, I'm like, when I'm up, I'm up. When I'm down, I'm down. And I do allow myself to be down when I need to rest and just, you know, receive what I need to receive to heal. So that's important to us to be able to do that right now over, you know, overall. Okay, what's underneath is the Knight of Wands in reverse, because this card was in reverse. So the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a fiery kind of energetic card, or energetic energy, where underneath it all, and if it's in reverse, more than likely just not really being too adventurous or too flighty or too it's more like in this. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is a, you know, kind of a charming, smooth talker, let's see, attractive person, likes to live adventurously. So in reverse, it's just like maybe that energy of kind of a slower pace routine. I would say, again, the total opposite of this card where he's resting and meditating and healing. And so what's underneath it all is kind of this card, this Knight of Wands being in reverse, kind of to me mirrors this card, need to slow down. Because you see him, he's trying to take off and move fast and, you know, get from one thing to the next thing. You know, okay, like the thrill of, like, okay, the Knight of Wands is like, okay, the thrill is gone over here, it's time to move over there. But it's like you can't keep, you know, moving from one thing to the next thing without slowing down and reflecting and meditating on, okay, you know, you might miss this opportunity coming through. So, you know, with this Knight of Wands in reverse is kind of a confirmation of a slower kind of reflective, making more focused and planned decisions, because that was the challenge of making, you know, focused decisions, planning, strategizing of how you're going to make your next move. Okay. So that's how that's working out so far. What's in the recent past is, okay, the Four of Pentacles. And so the Four of Pentacles in the recent past, things might have been tight. You might have been saving money, holding tight to your money, holding tight to possessions as well, or material things that keep you, it's like it's keeping you stuck by holding on. That's the way I see this card for the most part, is that it's something that you're holding on to tightly to, or that we're holding on to, or that we've been holding on to tightly to, and trying to control, you know, trying to control. But four. Yeah. Yeah, just like maybe a little too consumed with possessions in the past, you know. Or just maybe money's been tight. Well, what's in the incoming is the Knight of Cups. So, okay, so the Knight of Cups is definitely someone that inspires, that uplifts. So that energy coming through is very mature. So it is like a mature energy coming through, a very mature energy, able to hold your emotions in check, not where your emotions, even though you care, it's just like, okay, sometimes you overcare, you know. But the overall is for the King of Cups is that it's just being able to go deep and control your emotions, I guess. So that's going to be important moving forward, is just to, you know, that energy of having stable emotions, grounded, you know, not being too stuck on possessions and worldly things and trying to control everything. You know, take some time to just relax, heal, meditate, plot, plan, get ready for these new opportunities. Obviously, it is a new year, and that's the ace of one, with that, pentacle, a circle, so that cycle. Yeah, I can dig that. I can dig that. Can you dig it? All right. Let's see what's in the inner world is temperance. Yes, definitely healing going on right here in the inner world. In the the inner world is some healing taking place, some balancing out, inspiration, as I did say, coming through, being like this, angelic balance of these forces, of, okay, spiritual, physical, everything ain't all physical in the physical matrix world, okay? Got to take that time to tap, tap, tap in. All right, so controlling your emotions. Look how she's controlling that water, the way it's, flowing evenly into each cup, And it's really on a collective level, because I can say this is a major arcana. I do feel like this is that collective energy where we're going through things collectively, purging out, healing. You got to tap into what's going on in the inner as well as what's going on every day around you, and bridge the harmonize those polarities, the dark and light, that whole thing right there, where we need to just take this time to make sure that we're taking proper care of ourselves, exercise. Well, I could say yesterday was Monday and I did a meatless Monday, which was one of the goals that I wanted to do, is just kind of, cut back on meat or whatever. So just little things like that, where you're just getting your energy into this this new pioneer state, where you're just able to be the leader that you need to be, because that king is a leader. So king energy, and male, female, as one of my fellow tarot readers say, the cards don't have a gender. It's just, energy. It's just energy. So I gotta really move along here, because I'm so like, single mom mode work. But I love it here at the New Pioneer. And if you like so far, please give me a like and subscribe. So what is in the environment is the Eight of Pentacles. In the Eight of Pentacles, it talks about a new mastering, something that is going to build your career in the long run. So as I did say, that new career, that new opportunity coming through, this is mastering it, working on it. Like, okay, it is mastering your craft. So when your environment is like, okay, whatever you're doing right now is on the road to mastering or preparing for this new phase that's coming through. It's this practice makes perfect. This practice makes perfect. So right now, whatever you're doing and anything that you're doing, and you're giving it your best, that's the practice that you're doing to prepare for the next level of the opportunity coming through. Okay, so what's in the hopes and fears is the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Yeah, definitely major change coming through. So whatever this new opportunity being presented here, it's major. It's life-changing, and it's a good omen to see the Wheel of Fortune and the hopes and fears, because whether you like it or not, this wheel is going to change. Be prepared. Be prepared. No. Listen, this change is happening because it is a divine change. It's something that you can't control. You got to let go of the past, Let go of whatever's no longer serving you. Let go cleaning out your closet. You know, all of that, you know, anything that's holding you down, weighing you down, keeping you stuck, beat it. Because the wheel is going to turn, all right? And you can't take all that with you, all right? So what is in the outcome is, okay, a lot of choices, a lot of things going on, a lot of mental activity, a lot of daydreaming, a lot of possibilities. Like, okay, yes, but groundedness, focus, all right? Maybe a lot of things in your heart, a lot of things in your mind, a lot of things you want to do, a lot of options, a lot going on. It is a lot going on. Time moving so fast. We already in the 10th. And I feel like I was just, you know, say a happy new year, but a lot going on, a lot of, you know, maybe some just things haunting you, but it's shadows of things that will fade and pass. There's only one thing that's real, and that's the Most High. That's the light that's within you. All of that other stuff, this shall too pass. The times is changing, my friends, my soul survivors, on a massive scale. And I do, like I said, I feel like this is all of us, you know, experiencing this will. So we have to stay connected. And one more card for the overall energy, overall energy, and it is in reverse, is the Five of Pentacles. And this is my little bent card, so I kind of knew like what it might be, but I have another bent card, so I was like, oh, is this or that? So it's the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I do like to see that because it's the overall energy of no longer feeling left out in the cold. Get ready. You are no longer going to be left out in the cold. Okay? And that's the overall energy for January 2023. And it's timeless. Whenever you reach this reading, you reach it. And I hope it reaches you in good health. I hope health and wealth. Okay? Because listen, this card in the upright is a card of feeling like a financial loss or feeling left out in the cold. But it was in reverse, honey. And I like when I see cards like this in reverse, because it means like, all right, I ain't feeling this left out in the cold, in the dark, and shut out from the light of the pentacle, having it. So this card in reverse is, to me, a good omen, along with the Wheel of Fortune. All right. And then actually what I do like about this four being in the background, this Four of Swords, is that maybe we are letting go. This is in the past. We was holding on to some ish. I'm being good at the day, y'all. I ain't cuss. But we was holding on in the past, because this card is in the recent past. And there are some things that are still frightening. It is, for me, a little bit. And we could talk about that on another day, because, man, I had a lot to say. I just don't have, I ain't going to say I don't have. I have to make more time, okay? But we have a lot of maybe some fears, some anxieties, but they minor. It's not like the Nine of Swords. And I see the Nine of Swords, but it ain't like that. This just more like things just in your head, maybe just a little bit frightening, or just a little bit like, okay, what choice do I make? Where do I go? But taking that time to develop, to heal, to strategize, and whether we like it or not, because Mercury and retrograde affecting communication, computers, a lot of stuff has just been like, I'm like, Mercury, hurry up and get out of retrograde. But it's like, okay, obviously that happens for a reason, for us to slow down, to reflect, to kind of let go a little bit too, and allow the Most High and the Divine to do what it does that we can control, but for our better interests. And so I'm going to leave it on that note. And I hope you did enjoy this reading. And if you did, likey. And I'll be back like the Terminator. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you for joining me here at the New Pioneer channel. And I will see you soon. Take care. Namaste.